Parking your rig in Memphis, Tennessee? You might as well paint a target on your door and leave the keys in the ignition. That's the grim reality whispered over CB radios and shouted in trucking forums. A stark warning passed from veteran drivers to rookies. Avoid the Bluff City at all costs after sundown. This isn't just about a nationwide shortage of parking. It's a calculated risk in a city that has become a virtual no-stop zone, where the threat of gun violence hangs heavier and more certain than the humid Mississippi River air. The word is spreading like wildfire because the stories are too brutal to ignore, organized. Brazen gangs treat the city's truck stops and industrial parks like their personal open-air shopping malls, not just slashing through trailer seals for high-value cargo, but smashing cab windows for a laptop, a wallet, or a GPS. For a driver trying to get a few hours of mandated rest, shutting down the engine means the start of a long, paranoid night where every rustle in the bushes, every car that slows down, becomes a potential life-or-death encounter. The choice they face is a cruel joke. Risk it all in an unlit, unsecured industrial area where they are a sitting duck, or pay a premium for a spot in a secure lot that often offers little more than a chain-link fence with a few holes and a security guard who won't intervene. This fear is so palpable that it's rewriting routes and pushing drivers to the breaking point. They are consciously burning hundreds of dollars in extra fuel and dangerously stretching their legal hours of service, risking fatigue, fines, and their own CDLs just to make it across the state line into the relative safety of Arkansas or Mississippi. They would rather face a DOT inspection on low sleep than face a criminal with nothing to lose. Ultimately, Memphis is no longer just a stop on the map for the men and women who keep America moving. It's a gaping hole in the supply chain, a city blacklisted by its own reputation, a place where the decision to pull over for a legally required break has become the biggest and potentially the last gamble of their lives. The irony is crushing. City built as a titan of American logistics and distribution is now actively repelling the very lifeblood of that industry, one terrified driver at a time. And while the wheels of commerce are rerouted around this danger zone, a deafening silence often comes from those in power, leaving drivers to feel abandoned and disposable on the front lines of a war they never signed up for. So the unwritten rule of the road gets passed down, driver to driver, a modern-day survival guide for crossing the country. Fuel up before you hit the Tennessee border. Hold it if you have to, and whatever you do, don't let the sunset catch you in Memphis.